How to begin your journey to success, my friends. Today, I want to speak directly to that part of you that knows you're meant for more. That quiet voice inside that whispers of possibilities when the world seems determined to speak only of limitations. Today, we begin the most important journey of all, the journey to your success. The starting line: every single person who has ever achieved greatness once stood exactly where you stand right now, at the beginning, with nothing but a dream and perhaps a flicker of hope. Steve Jobs started in a garage. Oprah Winfrey overcame poverty and abuse. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. The starting line looks different for each of us, but make no mistake, everyone has one. Your starting line is not your destiny. It's merely the first coordinate on your map. The beauty of the journey to success is that it doesn't care where you begin. It only matters that you do. Many people never take that first step because they're paralyzed by the immensity of the road ahead. They look at the mountain peak and think, I could never climb that. But here's the truth: you don't climb mountains in a single bound. You climb them one step at a time, one day at a time, one decision at a time. And that first step is the hardest one you'll ever take. It requires courage that you may not believe you possess. But I'm here to tell you that you do. That courage isn't something mystical that only belongs to heroes and champions. It's the simple decision to begin despite your fear, despite your doubts, despite not knowing exactly how it will all unfold. Defining your personal success: before we go any further, we need to address something fundamental. What does success actually mean to you? Society bombards us with images of success. Luxury cars, massive homes, designer clothes, fame and fortune. But I've met wealthy people who are profoundly unhappy and modest people who exude joy and fulfillment. The external trappings of success mean nothing if they don't align with your inner truth. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you can, and ask yourself, what would make me feel truly successful? Is it financial freedom? Is it making a difference in others' lives? Is it mastering a craft? Is it having more time with loved ones? Is it a combination of these things? Your definition of success must be personal. It must resonate with your core values. It must feel authentic to you, not borrowed from someone else's playbook. Because if you chase someone else's version of success, you'll end up with someone else's life. And even if you achieve it, it won't feel like success to you. Write down your definition. Be specific. Be honest. This is your compass for the journey ahead. The power of your why. Now that you have your definition of success, we need to uncover something even more powerful: your why. Your why is the emotional engine that will drive you when motivation fades. And trust me, motivation will fade. It's a feeling, and like all feelings, it's temporary. But purpose, your deep, compelling why, that's what will get you out of bed at 5 a.m. when you'd rather sleep. That's what will keep you working when others have gone home. That's what will help you persist through failure and rejection. Is your why to provide security for your family because you grew up without it? Is it to prove to yourself that you're capable of greatness? Is it to solve a problem that's affecting many lives? Is it to leave a legacy that outlasts you? Your why needs to move you emotionally. It needs to be big enough and important enough that it can pull you through the inevitable valleys of your journey. Viktor Frankl, who survived the Nazi concentration camps, said, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. Find your why and you'll find your way." The courage to begin imperfectly. One of the greatest obstacles to beginning your journey is the myth of perfect timing and perfect preparation. Let me be clear. There is no perfect time to start. There is no moment when you'll feel completely ready. There is no point at which all obstacles will be removed from your path. The most successful people in the world began before they felt ready. They started with imperfect plans and incomplete knowledge. They embraced what I call imperfect action. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. You can read books about balance and watch videos about pedaling techniques, but at some point you have to get on the bike. You have to wobble. You might even fall. But that imperfect action teaches you more than perfect preparation ever could. What imperfect action can you take today toward your definition of success? Can you make one phone call? Send one email? Write one page? Save $1? Learn one skill? Help one person? Don't underestimate the power of these small beginnings. As the ancient Chinese proverb says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your first steps don't need to be perfect, they just need to be taken. The mindset of growth as you embark on this journey, you'll need to cultivate what psychologist Carol Dweck calls a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work, that you are not fixed in your capabilities but constantly evolving. A person with a fixed mindset says, I'm not good at this. A person with a growth mindset says, I'm not good at this yet. That tiny 3-letter word, yet, contains within it the promise of possibility. It acknowledges where you are while pointing toward where you're going. The journey to success requires this mindset because you will encounter challenges that exceed your current capabilities. You will face problems you don't immediately know how to solve. You will need to acquire skills you don't currently possess. With a growth mindset, these challenges aren't threats to your identity. They're opportunities for expansion. They're not evidence of your limitations. They're invitations to your growth. Every expert was once a beginner. Every master was once a disaster. The difference is that they embraced the struggle of learning. They weren't discouraged by their initial incompetence because they knew it was temporary. The power of environment as you take your first steps toward success. Pay close attention to your environment, both the physical spaces you occupy and the people with whom you surround yourself. Your environment is either lifting you up or pulling you down. It's either reinforcing your commitment to success or undermining it. There is no neutral environment. Look around your physical space. Does it energize you or drain you? Is it organized in a way that supports your goals or creates obstacles to them? Even small changes to your physical environment can have profound effects on your mindset and productivity. Now, consider the people in your life. Jim Rohn famously said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their habits, their beliefs, their energy levels, their ambitions, all of these things are contagious. Seek out people who believe in your potential even when you doubt it yourself. Find mentors who have walked the path before you. Connect with peers who are on similar journeys. Distance yourself, when possible, from those who dismiss your dreams or drain your energy. Creating an environment that supports your success isn't selfish. It's strategic. It's not about abandoning people. It's about being intentional with your time and energy. The discipline of daily action success is not a moment. It's a process. It's the accumulation of thousands of small decisions and actions over time. This is both challenging news and empowering news. It's challenging because there are no shortcuts, no magic bullets, no overnight transformations. The journey to success requires consistent effort over an extended period. But it's empowering because success doesn't require extraordinary talent or luck. It requires ordinary actions performed with extraordinary consistency. The most successful people aren't always the most talented or the most intelligent. They're the most disciplined. They show up day after day, regardless of how they feel. They do what needs to be done, especially when they don't want to do it. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. It's the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Start small. Build one positive habit at a time. Be consistent. The power of compound interest applies not just to money but to efforts as well. Small improvements compound over time into remarkable results. Embracing failure as feedback on your journey to success, you will fail. This is not a pessimistic prediction. It's a realistic acknowledgement of the learning process. The question is not whether you will fail, but how you will respond when you do. Most people misunderstand failure. They see it as a termination point, the end of the journey. But successful people understand that failure is merely feedback. It's information. It's a necessary part of the iteration process that leads to success. Thomas Edison, when asked about his many failed attempts to create the light bulb, said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failure brought him closer to success because he was willing to learn from it. When you fail, and you will ask yourself these questions, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I use this experience to refine my approach? Failure only becomes fatal when you allow it to stop you. Otherwise, it's just a valuable lesson on your continuing journey. The power of persistence. Calvin Coolidge said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Your journey to success will test your persistence. There will be moments when progress seems painfully slow. There will be times when obstacles appear insurmountable. There will be days when giving up seems like the only sensible option. In these moments, remember that persistence is often the only difference between failure and success. Many people give up just steps away from their breakthrough because they can't see how close they are. Persistence doesn't mean blindly repeating the same failed approaches. It means maintaining your commitment to the destination while being flexible about the path. It means being willing to adjust your methods without abandoning your goals. The greatest achievers in history, in business, arts, sports, science, and every other field, faced moments when success seemed impossible. What set them apart was their refusal to accept defeat as final. They understood that giving up guarantees failure, while persistence keeps alive the possibility of success. The journey of self-discovery. As you progress on your journey to success, you'll discover something unexpected. The greatest reward isn't reaching your destination. It's who you become along the way, the challenges you overcome, the skills you develop, the wisdom you gain, the resilience you build. These things transform you from the inside out. You begin the journey as one person and continue it as another. Success isn't just about acquiring external rewards. It's about internal transformation. It's about stretching beyond your perceived limitations and discovering capacities within yourself that you never knew existed. This journey will reveal your strengths, but more importantly, it will expose your weaknesses. Not to discourage you, but to show you where growth is possible. It will test your beliefs about yourself and either confirm them or invite you to revise them. Embrace this process of self-discovery. Be willing to let go of old identities that no longer serve you. Be open to becoming someone new, someone stronger, wiser, and more capable than you previously imagined possible. The starting point of gratitude. As we conclude, I want to offer one final principle that may seem counterintuitive. The journey to success begins with gratitude for where you are right now. It's easy to focus on what's lacking, the success you haven't achieved, the resources you don't have, the support you're missing. But this focus creates a mindset of scarcity that can paralyze you. Instead, begin with gratitude for what you do have, your current abilities, your available resources, your existing opportunities. This creates a mindset of abundance that empowers you to make the most of what's already in your hands. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring real challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means acknowledging that even in imperfect circumstances, you have something to work with. It means recognizing that every resource, no matter how small, is a potential starting point. Your first step begins now. I've shared principles and insights, but knowledge without action is merely philosophy. It's interesting but not transformative. The journey to success requires that you move from knowing to doing. It requires that you translate insights into actions, intentions into behaviors, plans into reality. So I ask you, what will be your first step? What action, however small, will you take today to begin your journey to success? Whatever it is, do it now. Not tomorrow. Not when conditions are perfect. Not when you feel completely ready. Now, because the truth is, you'll never feel completely ready. The most successful people aren't those who wait for perfect conditions. They're those who begin with whatever conditions exist and improve them through action. Your journey to success begins with a single step. Take it now and keep taking steps each day thereafter. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. The resources will appear as you need them. The strength will come as you demand it. Begin now. Begin where you are. Begin with what you have. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your journey to success, begins right here, right now. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. Your journey matters. Your success matters. And it all begins with the courage to take that first step. Thank you.